Damn. That didn't take long. So Sonic Rumble literally just came out. Like, for real this time. There was no fake launch date or anything like that. It's actually out now for free. And as a free-to-play game, there are some options to purchase some things as, you know, a free-to-play game would typically have, which is par for the course. So why are all the reviews on Steam mostly negative, aimed towards that specific topic? Now, before we get into that, what even is Sonic Rumble? I hear a majority of you asking. Well, I'm sure you can tell by the gameplay I've been showing that it's just Fall Guys. Yeah, it's Sonic Fall Guys. Fall Sonic, a Sonic got... Man, Sonic Rumble has you choosing your favorite little guy and competing in 3 different challenges against 32 other people. A lot of these challenges will consist of collecting rings, shocker, while trying to complete the obstacle course. Every other round will mix it up by putting you against the other surviving players in a King of the Hill match or maybe a ring battle free-for-all, etc. Now, I personally had pretty mid expectations because, like, I liked Fall Guys. I don't really play it much anymore, but it was a fun time. So if it's just that, but Sonic, I'd imagine I'd give it a few rounds and then probably fall off. What I wasn't expecting was to enjoy it so much that I got to level 27 on the night of release without buying anything. And I had a blast. Yeah, the game is like actually kind of fun. I think what it does for me is that it just controls so well. Characters move around very tightly, and I always feel control of my character at all times. Since it is a Sonic game, speed is the focus, so we're trying to beat everyone to the finish line. Everyone runs around at a normal jogging speed, which is weird for a Sonic game, but, you know, let's keep going. So since you have that, like, speed cap, you have to hit every dash pad and rail grinding section, words, in order to, you know, keep ahead. It gets pretty stressful at times, but, you know, the more you play, the more you'll unlock abilities that'll help you get that first place. And unlocking is going to be the main thing you're doing besides just playing the game. See, after literally every single game that I played all the way up to my current level of 27, I unlocked a plethora of stuff. It doesn't help, though, that there are 3 different battle passes. Yes, 3 in this current season. Well, each one has a free one and a premium one. So technically there are 6 goddamn battle passes in my Sonic game. Christ almighty, guys. It is calm down. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this controversy. The number 1 area of controversy are the microtransactions. Here's how it works. Rings are the easiest and the most plentiful currency in the game, typically earned by just playing the game. You'll usually use these to purchase skills, emotes, just little things to help customize your account. Then we have wrenches. These are just used to level up characters and buddies. The more your little guys are leveled up, you get bigger score multipliers. After that, we have skill stars. These little sim, like, icon looking things. These guys are used to purchase skills and various character specific abilities in the shop. The main currency that everyone is getting up in arms about are the red rings. Red rings are essentially the V-Bucks of this game. You know, you have them so you can go into the shop and you can look at all the cool skins and the sticker bundles and whatnot. You know, typical free-to-play shop variety stuff, nothing major. The major thing is the exchange rate of red rings. Let me give you an example. So this cool Sonic skin is about 1,000 red rings. So hitting get more takes you to the spot to where you can spend real money to buy your Sonic V-Bucks so you can get that skin. Luckily, I can buy 770 red rings for 46 goddamn US dollars. Did you notice how I didn't say 1,000 red rings? Luckily, there's this 330 red ring bundle I can buy for an additional $20, making this skin cost me over 66 US dollars. I could almost buy a new copy of Sonic Crossworlds for the price of this one skin. That is the most egregious shit I have ever seen. Now, Obviously, every skin isn't like this, but it doesn't get better. The game does have other means of getting red rings. There are these solo challenges you can do which reward you with some, but after doing every challenge, I believe the most you can get is around 700 to like 1,000 red rings total, I believe. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'll have to, verify that that's real. The problem is, those are a one-time grab. You can't grind these to get more. Once you do them, that's it. Pay up. And it's not just skins. Characters can also be locked behind this paywall. The Babylon Rogues are all locked to the item shop, and only 2 of them are available to purchase. Jet is randomly cycled through the shop. So if I want the full team of the Babylon Rogues, I have to theoretically spend $60 to get these little bitches. Now, allegedly, you can unlock characters like Jet through the random skin blitz challenge thing. I don't know if that's true. Again, someone tell me if that's true. I would like for that to be true.
Hey, update. It's true. I just got Jet randomly from the skin blitz thing. That's pretty cool, I guess. Am I stuck here? I think I'm stuck here. Oh, there he is. No, I got scared. There he is. Yay! There he is. I got him for free. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, take that what you will.
But this system is so asinine. But like I can come to expect it because this game was developed by Rovio Entertainment. The mobile game developers. If there's anyone that knows how to upcharge mobile players, it's the mobile developers. See, way back in I want to say it was like 2013 or something, there was this racing game called Angry Birds Go, and it also had microtransactions. Now, reportedly, there was a car that costed over $100 US in 2013, by the way. That was before these practices were normalized to an extent. So a single cart in a kart racer, over $100 for a mobile game, not even a console game. So they have a history with this stuff. I know it's not as bad, but it does kind of remind me of the Battlefront 2 situation that was going on, way back when. The difference is, from what I recall, I don't think there was anything that you couldn't unlock that wasn't in a paid loot box. Now, a lot of people are calling this stuff predatory, and I don't really understand how. The Battlefront 2 stuff, yeah, that insanely predatory. We can all agree about that. But with Rumble, I don't know. I guess I just can't genuinely understand the viewpoint without someone actually telling me. So take that with what you will, and feel free to let me know your viewpoint in the comments, but I will keep yapping for the time being. I guess what I'm trying to say is the concept of paying $20 for an in-game skin is pretty normalized now. From the research I did, a legendary skin in Apex Legends costs about 1,800 Apex coins, I think they're called, which is roughly $18, And in Fortnite, the most popular outfits run anywhere between 1,300 to 1,500 V-Bucks, which is I think close to $15. So say $20 again. Let's just round up, say $20. It's expensive, sure, but people buy it. They're accepted price tags, more or less. People are willing to spend a few bucks just to make their character look really cool in a game they like playing. Now, obviously, in no way am I defending this game. Again, I got all of the stuff I needed for this video without spending any money, and I still had a blast. I didn't need any perks or multipliers to win the games I won, but to call it predatory just because it's expensive is a bit odd. I guess in that sense, Fall Guys and Fortnite can kind of be swept up in there. Obviously, the price differences are pretty big, but it's the same concept. To me, calling Rumble predatory is lowering the expectation of what actual predatory practices are. Like that one. So what is the right way to do something like this? I mean, after all, it's a free-to-play game, so you gotta make money somehow. Monetization isn't inherently evil by any means. Companies need to make money. That way they keep producing the products that we like. But we do have free-to-play games that do it better, like Dota 2 and Warframe, for example. In Warframe, nearly every single piece of content can be earned by simply playing the game. You can pay to skip the crafting time from what I've seen, or just to look prettier, but the progression path is always there for free. They make their money selling cosmetic items without locking competitive characters or critical abilities behind a paywall. Another example that I saw being tossed around was Deep Rock Galactica's Battle Pass, which I think I saw was called like the Performance Pass or something, but whatever it's called, it is entirely free. There is no paid track, and all the cosmetic rewards are unlocked just by playing. Their paid content is purely optional cosmetic DLC bundles, which I guess you could say is the same thing here with Rumble. They are optional cosmetic bundles. But shut up. You could also argue that those games are closer to AAA games than Sonic Rumble is, because at its core, Sonic Rumble is a mobile game first and foremost. Hell, the UI on PC kept the mobile UI, and God damn, bro, this UI is garbage. It's so loud and confusing, like, dog. Now, all in all, I know I went on tangents, but let's just agree, this shit sucks. But the game is fun. I will always tell you to form your own opinion to see how you feel when it comes to things like this, instead of just hearing what other people say about it and making that your opinion without actually trying it. I like Rumble. It's fun. It's a good time. Getting in and out of games is quick and snappy, and it has a nice flow to it. But of course, there's so much shit to fix. I'm really hoping that we don't have like another Sonic Runners situation where they had something really good and really fun, and they messed it up, and then they just shut it down. Because like, this is fun. I like this one. Keep it. I like Sonic Runners too. I'm tangent again. Sorry, it's late. They have the option to fix their mess. So in the meantime, just don't buy anything. We're all adults. We can choose to not buy it. And for all the kids playing, if their parent says yes, who cares? Like, it's not predatory. It's just really dumb and stupid and needs to change. That's my 2 cents. Now, I've rambled enough. So let me know what you guys think of this style of video, by the way. Just me sitting down, talking to the camera, making it nice and quick. Experimenting because I want to get more stuff out and be a little bit more consistent. I appreciate you making it this far in the video. So also let me know what you think about this whole situation in the comments below. And please check out my video on the Xbox stuff that I did before this one. That would make me really happy, and you'd be really hot for doing so. Also, follow me on Blue Sky and join the Clubhouse Discord, and go to Shemp.store to make your body more sexy. Okay, bye!